There you go, pick that one out. Ha ha ha. Look at that. It's quite a nice one, isn't it? Yeah. Don't know the age of that. Could be some age to it, couldn't there? A button again, but this one's quite flashy. Quite nice. I'm just back on the field where I found the Queen Elizabeth I 1575 threepence yesterday afternoon. It's very hot. It's drying out the grass, which is a bit short. That might be helping the smaller targets. So I've been over a place where I've found a couple of hammered, and this is what I've found. So no more hammered coins, but those of you who detect will know that a lot of these signals could have been a hammered coin. So little bits of lead, giving 9s to 16s depending on the size. Just had that was a 12, a little pistol shot. More lead. That's pottery, bit of a nice design. Clay pipe stem, little I think that's in the design of like an acorn, so I don't know if that would have rattled. Little bell or little something, and a couple of buttons. Yeah, I think that was a 12. This was higher, might have even been 20, quite a good signal. It's probably that gold on the back. It's even still got a little bit of thread attached to it. So a little crown there. Right, back to the hunt. And we're back on the horseshoes. Last time we had 2 of these. We had that Elizabeth threepence. So here's hoping. That's the big chap, innit? Had a quick nip out for an hour, but it's too hot. So a couple of nails, got it very sensitive, the detector now. That's a George III, but it was just a flash of a 20, very deep, because the ground is quite dry. Got 2 clog clasps, musket ball, bit of pottery. There's a tiny bit of red pottery somewhere there, very thin. Don't know if that's a bone china cup. Bit of a design on, maybe Chinese influenced. And then I don't know if that is pottery or stone. I want to get that checked out. So yeah, going home for a nice cold drink. Gosh, it's warm. Just trying to keep in the shade and in near some bushes in some unfavourable conditions for detecting. Just had that. It's not silver or anything, and it won't be ancient, I don't believe. But I'll just try and clean it up a little bit. So there we are. Is that Mary? See if we can't find a bit more details. It's very warm. The thing with detecting on farmland, you can come across some random stuff. This is a popular occurrence. So, an old bath. Stick it in the corner of your field and your animals can get a drink out of it, can't they? It's a very hot one, so I think we'll be heading back soon. It's just too hot. Like I said, you do come across some weird stuff, so follow me, let's have a little look. So I've lined them up for you, they were all over. Look at that, they were all just down there. But so when you're metal detecting, that's where these things come from. So it's like a milk or like a pop bottle, doesn't it? Sailor return. And then you do come across foil. So that's orange or milk, isn't it? So look at all these. They take some cart into the bottle bank. Look at that lot. Right, and out we come into the sun. And 200 yards away, a second little lot. So, milk bottles, I think. Doorstep fresh. They're nice, these old shaped milk bottles, aren't they? And then something a little bit stronger. So, just got back from Chester this morning. Shame can't be detecting up there, but there you go. Been digging quite a few irony signals, and surprise surprise, all I've got so far is iron. In this hole, a bit of green pottery, a bit of glaze on that. There was a 27 signal, but as you can see it's quite deep and dry, even though it's been raining this morning. It's not penetrated the soil, so that's pinpointer high. That was a 27. Completely gone, I think. Won't be able to tell which region that was or what it is. Could be George III, could be William III. But we'll carry on and see if we can't find anything in a bit better nick. Back on the iron. It's a hunk of chunk, isn't it? Hunk of junk even. We'll get that into the hedge for the farmer. Iron again. This looks part of a cooking pot, perhaps. A scratchy 14. I think a bit more iron cooking pot. This was a 16 signal in where there was been a lot of iron, but it's not armoured silver. Looks like a lead seal, probably Russian. Needs a bit of a clean to see any writing or dates. A very clear 20 signal. There's the coin impression, and it's a 1938 ship halfpenny. Oops. Queen's father. Just had this piece of iron. I've cracked all the, most of the gunk off. That's the end. Yeah, it's quite heavy. It goes through your mind, could it be the barrel of a pistol? Doesn't it? But very, very little chance that it is, but who would know these things? Right, see you later. A 16 signal. Looks like a flattened musket ball. A quite loud, mainly 18 signal on the Equinox 800. So yeah, no surprise, it's a copper button. Just had a little bit of lead on a 12 signal, but also that was in the hole was it's obviously not a full bowl, but part of a clay pipe bowl. What you can see, look at that, that's a memory of a person, that where it's charred on the top of the inside, top of the bowl, where they were smoking this clay pipe. Wow. Yeah, not good for your mind, but would pass the time while you were working out on the cold, the wet, and occasionally the sun on here. Look at this for a place. Whoa. The what's it called? The stinging nettles just dying back a little bit. So I've been able to get closer in the hedge. Had a 22-23 signal. I can see something there, but don't know yet. Might be lucky in that it's a sixpence. I think it is. Yeah, I think this is a silver sixpence. It don't look silver at the moment, but that might be a William or something. Right, let's try and give it a little clean. So that's one side. And what it is, oop, wrong way, is a Bullhead sixpence. And I think that is 18, is it 16? I think that's 1816, it could be 1818. But someone's sat down probably on there, maybe before this has even grown, 200 years ago. No, that's been more than 200 years. They could have sat on there, couldn't they? Could have sat on there having a bit of a break from some farm work or walking through with a picnic, and they've gone and dropped the sixpence. Wow, we'll just have a little hunt round here, see if there's anything else to rescue. You don't get many of them. A thin and light copper with no details on it. The usual, probably George III, but nope. Probably never know. A 17 signal and a fairly, oh, hang on. No, hang on a minute, let's review. I thought it was a musket ball, but it's a lead weight, I think. I think there's a hole goes all the way through. Oh. So is that kind of a loom weight? Fishing weight? So perhaps not a musket ball. 16 signal, will be heading off home soon. Frothy coffee time, as you probably know. But that's a bit of a head of a bullet, that. Quite a chunk. Took some digging out near the hedge. I think it's just a very worn penny. Could be older, but I think what it is probably long gone.